Michael Jackson is dying.
Really?
Yes. There are several sources saying this. In fact, this is from the Washington Post.
Really? Wow.
Apparently, he has this really, really serious lung condition. It's alpha-1 antitrispin deficiency. And he needs a lung transplant, ASAP.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess he's in a position where he can get one. I don't know why I'm so surprised by this story, because...
He's been wearing, like, those doctor masks and things.
I know, but he wears those because he's a freak. And did you see that? Did we show that picture? I don't think we ever did that story.
Right, where he was dressed as Zorro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen, man.
Right.
This dude is freak of the world. And I know he always looks kind of sick to begin with. But, I mean, look, Jesus. But so I shouldn't be surprised that he's sick. But I am for some reason. I guess whenever anybody's famous, I expect them to be around forever. And I'm always taken aback by when they get sick or they wind up dying. Let's hope he recovers before that. But, we were doing that story last week of the facial transplant. Now, if anybody needs a facial transplant, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so by the way, when you get in that lung, get a new face while you're at it.
But I think Michael Jackson likes the way he looks. I mean, he spent all the money to look the way he looks, so why would he feel that he needs a facial transplant? And to be honest with you, I don't really think Michael Jackson has the money for a facial transplant or anything. I mean, he lost his Neverland Ranch, he's broke, he's like gone bankrupt. Michael Jackson is done. He is no longer the king of pop.
Yeah, well, there's no question about that. Let me ask a different interesting question. Yeah, look, when he looked like that, Anna, I bet that he did like it, because he looks like the white woman he's always wanted to be, right?
Right.
But then he got carried away with it, because these people who are addicted to plastic surgery, they have it more and more. See there, he went to work on himself on that picture, right? Ironically, on the cover of Ebony. But they get carried away and they do more and more and more until their face falls apart and becomes that. And at that point, you can't be happy with your face. You can't. And what he wants to do is have another surgery, I bet. And if you said to him, hey, Michael, we'll give you a facial transplant, and you look like Jackie O, he'd be like, yes!
Jackie O.
Yes! Just picked a random white woman from the past. All right, anyway.
So insane.
Let me ask a different question that I find to be interesting, and then we'll wrap it up. If Michael Jackson dies right now, did he play it right?
Play it right in what sense?
He had an insane amount of money.
Right.
And he spent it all. So one school of thought is he's an idiot. How the hell did he go through all that money and run into money trouble at the end of his life? The other school of thought is he played it just right. He spent all the money before he died.
I think in this particular situation, look, he's got kids, okay? And kids don't necessarily need to inherit things, but it would be nice if his kids could have some money left over from their father. But in a way, he did play it right, because he spent his money on what he wanted to spend it on, as frivolous as his material possessions were, and he did what he wanted to do. So in a way, he played it right.
I guess the trick is dying at the right time.
Right, it really is.
Yeah, because if he's around for another 30 years, he played it wrong.
I think about that a lot, because even though I spend a lot of money on stupid things, I save. I'm a saver, right? And then I think to myself, I don't get to enjoy this money the way I really want to enjoy it. Imagine if I die like a week from now. Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah, but the flip side is, if you die a week from now, you'll die with a smile on your face thinking, 4 winter jackets. I'm glad I got those at least.
That's true. There has to be a healthy balance. You spend a little, you save a little.
Yeah, no, and that's what life is all about, that balancing act, And that balancing act never stops till the day you're gone.
Right.
And, all right, Chair, all right, go ahead. You got a mic in front of you, go ahead.
I mean, I think if you're going to die, I think you have other things to worry about besides whether or not you spend all your money.
No, you're wrong. That's exactly what I'd be worried about.
Really?
Yeah, like if I had like $800 million left in the bank or something, then I lived an excellent life. But you would imagine. But I'd be like, no, I should have spent it. I'm serious, man. hell, if I had like, I don't know, 80,000 left in the bank, I said, oh, what I could have gotten for that.
No, but if you have kids, at least you know that money's going to go to your kids and your wife.
I'm Warren Buffett in this case, man.
Really?
The kids can handle themselves.